is how fixing the housing crisis will solve nearly all of our problems, including, but not limited to, climate change, poverty, inequality, poor public health, economic stagnation, crime, the cost of living, and more. Across the Western world, house prices and rents are soaring above what is remotely reasonable, caused by a steep drop in house building since the Great Recession. About half of all children and 1/4 of all adults are in poverty right now who would be fine if they simply had cheaper rent or mortgages. Finland is the only country in Europe where the rate of homelessness is falling. And what they did was, they built enough affordable houses and then they put the homeless people in them. Take a look at this map of the average household carbon footprint in each zip code. Here's New York City, and here are the suburbs surrounding it. It might sound backwards, but suburbs are worse for the environment than cities. In a study of 14,000 people living across the world, living in a dense suburb like those in the Netherlands cuts obesity by 9%. Just because they built more houses closer together. It is estimated that the American economy would be 74% larger if the housing crisis had never happened. If 3 American cities allowed many more homes to be built, this would translate to a pay rise of between $8,700 and $16,000 for the average American. Housing reduces crime. Increased home ownership generates significant reductions in property crime and violent crime. Housing improves education. Children who live in a crowded household are much less likely to graduate from high school. Housing promotes technological innovation. Areas with high-density housing produce more patents and innovations than low-density areas. I don't care if you're a socialist or a liberal or a conservative or a libertarian or whatever this guy is. If you value the continued existence of free and democratic societies, if you want to fix the sorry state of the world right now, then support building more houses.